stands to fight for our country and to keep it, you know, true to serving its people. And when it doesn't do that, it's immoral not to stand up and say something.
I'm here myself as a free individual to humanize the markets and to have true participatory democracy, bottom-up democracy, and to make Wall Street hear the sound of what democracy means.
What kind of power? People power!
Wall Street, it crashes, and you know, people starve, people lose their jobs, things like that. We're very angry at Wall Street. It's the heart of capitalism, American capitalism especially. That's why we're here today at Wall Street.
There's no reason to not be peaceful. We just want to get a point across. We're just trying to let people know what's going on and why we're here for it. 1 in 7 children in the United States suffer from hunger. At the same time, we're giving billions and almost $1 trillion to Wall Street just for bailouts. Something needs to change. We need an economy for the people and by the people, not by the rich and for the rich.
I mean, and the government's doing the work for us. All they have to do is cut some more people's insurance, unemployment benefits, and it won't be a bunch of 20-year-old white college students out here, you know.
What would make today a success? What kinds of changes would you like to see as a result of everyone demonstrating today?
Okay. A success, it's already happening. They corral the bull, and that's pretty much a huge symbolic statement.
They have everything shut down for no reason. I mean, they don't want people on the streets, but it's technically a public street, so I don't know why they should close it down.
We talked to a police officer and we asked him what it was for. He goes, we're blocking it for the protest. And I said, for the protest or against the protest?
Still doing the same thing, frozen. Okay, just making sure.
I just want to ask America and maybe the world why, if this is even legal or constitutional, the people have the right to speak where the heart of the problem is. If we're gathering here today, it's maybe because we feel that the problem comes from this symbol, this system, and the response is kind of expected, even though we have been saying that this is a peaceful, nonviolent, creative, disobedient act.
Wall Street is certainly the heart of why we're here. It's the corporations, the big banks in this country have been destroying this country.
Lisa Fithian says she's not part of any official group, that this event is the work of many people coming together with the same message.
Over fees or high mortgages, student loans, the banks are touching every aspect of our lives.
She says banks and the wealthy have taken money for their own interests and their own survival.
And the people here are saying enough of that.
Inspired by events around the world, she drew the analogy to Tahrir Square in Egypt and says the power of the people is leading to change.
I'm here, I'm tweeting, I'm Alois for people who might be following on Twitter.
The protest was also being streamed live around the world, one protester estimating that at least 5,000 people were watching. People brought sleeping bags and cardboard boxes, planning to spend the night or even a couple of nights.
We as the people who are not in investment banks need to come up with a different solution to the way things are going right now.
This event was largely organized through a social networking site called Occupy Wall Street. In Lower Manhattan, Nicole Ward, New York 1.